So how will you accelerate economic development?
I'm so glad we have this question. Economic development is our next front. It has to be the next leg that our budget stands on to make this city thrive and sustain ourselves going forward. Through our efforts, through our current mayor, he has reached out and attended the International Council on Shopping Centers. He has made important contacts as well as our city administration to bring in sustainable development. As a council member, we need to make rules and set our framework that we can attract sustainable business. And that's the council's responsibility, setting our ordinances, setting our architectural designs. And once we set those and we establish the playing rules, there are lots of retailers and commercial and economic interests looking at the city of Fulshear. And the reason they're looking at the city of Fulshear is because we have the rooftops to support it. And if we don't capitalize on these relationships coming forward, then we are doomed to cause the taxes on residents, on their property taxes or their city taxes to go up. We have to have money to sustain the city. We have made some strides in economic development. We did reach over $1 million of sales tax revenue. We have some strategic partnerships agreements coming online with commercial developments in our ETJ, which is our extraterritorial district. Rooms to Go is the one I'm referencing there, that we're hopeful to vote on in the near future. And more defining our framework will allow us to thrive in the economic field.
Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Miller, what would you do to accelerate economic development?
Well, I just told you the story, or a story about my hometown in Llano. And just about a half hour to the south of us is another little town called Fredericksburg. And back when I was a young boy, and I had a front row seat to this, Llano and Fredericksburg were two very small, kind of just predominant German communities. And one thing Fredericksburg did that Llano never did is they embraced tourism. They held festivals. Is Don McCoy still in here? Like the great things you're always doing downtown, man. Those are so cool. And so they embraced their tourism industry. They brought in visitors. Meanwhile, Llano says, we don't want those people here. And we've got this greatest resource right here in Fulshear, this beautiful area. I think if we tell people about this and bring people to do, then the people will come, the businesses will be built, our sales tax revenue will increase, and I think we'll really watch it. And I think the other communities around us will see, just like Llano kind of remain stagnated, and Fredericksburg, meanwhile, has one of the largest per capita millionaires in the state. And I think Fulshear has incredible potential. It's one of the reasons we moved here. It's beautiful. The people are great. We need to have events to make people come here and visit Fulshear.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, Mr. Murdoch.
I agree with that. This is something we're all passionate about. We need businesses here now. We're getting an HEB, but driving a Kroger or another HEB, it's daunting. I love when my wife goes, but we need places like Zoe's, or there's a lot of establishments at La Centera that we could have here because we can embrace it. The people want it. It's time for us to tell them that we want them to come here. The permitting costs are high. I was talking to a business owner the other day, and he told me that he said that he is telling his business friends not to come to Fulshear because he paid over $15,000 in permits. I don't know anything about the permitting process, but it seems like that's a lie. And if I'm a business, I think I'm going to go across the street, and I'm scared that some of them are doing that. And I want Fulshear to be a great place for people to come, shop, stay, live, and shop. We need more places to eat. We need a Salado. We need even a Chili's. We're here. Let's advertise that we want them, and let's go get them. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
I think economic development is very, very important. We have been building a ton of houses in our communities. We see Fullbrook, we see Cross Creek Ranch expanding, and we have seen a lot of houses, but very few businesses that are coming along with them. I have been very much kind of a victim of taking my kid to swim all the way to 99. The YMCA is at 99, going to grocery at Kroger. I'm spending all my money out of my city and staying in Fulshear. I wish I could spend the money on Fulshear, and our tax revenue grows, and we can make our parks and all the recreation areas, the bike trails and all that. So I think it is very important that we bring more business, more economic development to the city. We need the HEB that has been proposed. We need it very, very soon. So I think if we get elected, I'm definitely gonna talk about how we can expedite that process. And we need more restaurants, and so that we don't have to go out to other parts of the area to eat. So we need good recreation area for the kids. We need another YMCA in there. So I think if I get elected, I'll be talking to the YMCA personnel there so that we can get one of those here. So that is going to be my very important agenda, that we need more things here so that we don't have to drive to 99 or out to Houston and spend all our money, waste our time. So it's a lot of waste of the citizens. If we have everything in Fulshear, then we'll be saving time and we'll be enjoying all the amenities. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, just in the nick of time. The whistle was about to go. All right, here we go. Mr. Gill, economic development, what would you do?
Yeah, I think we all agree that we need more retail here in the city of Fulshear. And it's typical of development that the rooftops come first and then the retail follows. So the rooftops are definitely here. It's time for the retail to follow. I believe it's coming. HEB can't come fast enough as far as I'm concerned. But what would I do? It's the role of the City Council to create the right environment for businesses to want to move to Fulshear, and to make sure that we have an economic development director who is trained and has the ability to attract those businesses. I had the pleasure of serving on the search committee to find an economic development director to replace Cheryl Stalinsky, who did some great work over the years in terms of developing relationships with retailers. And we found somebody in Angie Fritz. If you get the chance to meet her, she's a wonderful person. She came from the city of Rosenberg. Great talent, great experience, and she is going to be a wonderful person, a wonderful asset to the city in terms of furthering those relationships and getting the retail here. So it's coming. I would also encourage commercial development further north in our ETJ towards I-10, where Rooms to Go is. The zoning ordinances plan for that to be a commercial district away from the residential districts, and that would give us further sales tax base to reduce the burden on residents. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic.